It's Dokken right here on your classic metal show from the Back for the Attack release with Night by Night. And just before we heard Inside Looking Out from the Dysfunctional release. And so there you have it, Kim, the official Dokken Reunion announcement right here on your classic metal show.
Right, the official world exclusive.
The world exclusive.
That was pretty, like I was saying, Don was dropping some knowledge on us. He was getting pretty deep there. That was serious.
Well, I just want everyone to know that Kim's microphone was wide open, and she could have chimed in at any time.
I completely chickened out.
But she sat there.
I was starstruck, and I completely chickened out.
She sat there petrified.
I did.
And did not want to interject anything. So
I absolutely did. I will own every second of that. I sat here like a complete starstruck fan and didn't say a word.
Hail and kill, caller. You're on the air.
Hail and kill, Neeley. How you going? It's TJ.
What's up, Tim James?
Hi, Kim. How are you?
I'm fantastic, Tim. How are you?
Isn't that great news?
It is great news.
You heard it here first.
Awesome. I did. I tuned in as per bloody usual. And that's fantastic. But I have one question.
Okay.
Okay. So, are they still, like? Because I was wondering, and you did actually answer my question, or Don answered it in the last segment of the interview, the last couple of seconds, about, because he was talking earlier in the year about doing, not a new album, but some, a couple of songs here and there with the new lineup, or the current lineup of Dokken. But of course in the interview he was talking about the fact that now they're looking at doing a full studio album. So are they still on Frontiers, or what's the deal?
I don't know the answer, Tim. You don't even have to be on a record label anymore to release a record. I mean, it's so, distribution and digital downloads and everything are so easily attainable that you don't even need a record label anymore. I mean, Don has his own studio, so he doesn't need a record label to fund his recording of an album. So, the old concept of having a record label is over. The only thing that you need is distribution, and even that these days, the hardcores are only going to buy your music anyway, so you can distribute it through your own website. If you're a Dokken fan and you heard there's new Dokken music and they distributed it through their own website, you would go to their website and go buy it.
Yeah. Though I still haven't been able to buy Solitary.
Well, the only reason that being is that it's out of print. But however, if you send me an email, I might be inclined to share that with you.
Okay, I can do that. But that's fantastic news, and at least there'll be a DVD. There is a concern there that a certain member of the reunion lineup might do something that would sully that DVD, so I'm not going to get into specifics, but let's just put it this way, that the plan is to have a DVD as long as everybody on the DVD cooperates and acts like an adult. Yeah, well, but what really surprised me about that interview, I got to say, I'll go in a sec, but what really surprised me about that interview was Don doesn't have problems with Jeff Pilson, does he?
No, there is no problem between Don and Jeff.
No, I didn't think that was kind of news to me, because he was kind of saying, "Oh, we'll be on separate planes with George and stuff," and I thought that's a bit weird.
Well, let's just put it this way, Jeff.
Jeff.
Well, listen to me. Jeff obviously has a good relationship with George. Okay. Don obviously has a good relationship with Mick because Mick is in the current lineup and has been on and off over the last, 20 some years, without George and Jeff. But, you can't isolate one guy into a hotel by himself. I guess you could, but the fact is that Jeff, I know Jeff pretty well. Jeff is a very diplomatic guy. So I could see how Jeff and George would be at one hotel and Don and Mick would be at another hotel just to keep the peace.
I mean, Motley Crue all was staying in different hotels. Down to what went on there.
Yeah, at the end, they all hated each other's guts. Their women didn't get along. They couldn't be anywhere near each other at the end. Well, actually, probably years before that, but
yeah, they did well to last that long and make bank for another 10 years.
Yeah, right.
But anyway, the original Dokken reunion is happening. I don't know that there will be any dates in the States at all aside from the South Dakota show. But, stranger things have happened. It's just like trying to predict the election in November. So you don't know. Anything could happen between now and then.
I hope Don goes back to his current lineup,
Well, his current lineup is actually booked through the end of the year and actually into the first part of next year already. So, it's not like he's going to just abandon that.
No. I mean, like he was saying, he seems happy. And so anyway, I won't take up any more of your time. Where's young Chris this evening?
He is out chasing pussy, unlike you, Tim. He's out chasing pussy.
Yes, I'm very happy with what I have. Anyway, hail and kill. Fuck you, pal. Hand job.
Nice. And there goes Tim.
Bye, Tim.
So how interesting is it for you to be here, Kim, to take these phone calls that you hear only on a podcast?
You know me. I love being here. I remember, gosh, I think the first time I came out was like 2000. No, but like going back to like 2005.
You went to my apartment back in 2005. Yeah.
Stop it. That sounds sordid.
Yeah. So that was 11 years ago.
Yeah, that was I love it. I love the little CMS Whack Pack. I'm pretty proud to be a member of it.
Sure. So there's Tim James from Australia.
Yeah, well, he can be excited about the Japan dates because I saw, I guess Japan is only 8 hours from Australia, so that's actually a show that.
Well, Tim was willing to shell out $4,000 to possibly meet Motley Crue at their meet and greet.
One of the owners of my company actually did that twice. He went to his residency.
$4,000?
I don't know how he did it, and he did it during their residency in Vegas. I'm not sure how much he ended up shelling out, but he has all the pictures in his office with all of them. So he whatever it was to meet them and get their picture taken in Vegas, that's what he paid.
Really?
Yep.
Well, Tim was willing to do that, but if he was willing to shell out that kind of money for Motley Crue, and I'm pretty sure that Tim is a Dokken fan. If he has that kind of scratch available, he might make that trip to Japan and go see at least one of the shows.
I think it would be awesome. If I had that money, I would absolutely go. I think it'd be great.
Sure, absolutely.